decimals in themselves. Great. For some reason, that pen isn't acting up. The first place after that decimal is what place? Does anybody know? Just like I have place values over here in whatever, let's say this is the tens place, this is the ones place, or the units place. The 2 there is in the lands? Nope. That's why we do this, so we make sure we got this. You're close. The 2 is actually in the, Maddie?
Tenths.
That is the tenths place. And the 5 is in the, Jaden?
Bonus boys.
It is not, but that, you know, that's easy to get that confused. For example, if this was a 1 and we were talking about money, that 1 would stand for 1 penny. 1 penny is not, well, I don't know, it's not even whatever there is. 1 penny is how much of a dollar, Elijah?
Is 100.
Yeah, it's the hundredths place with a TH there, hundredths place. The tenths place, which is our dimes in money, and the hundredths place, which is the hundreds place in our bingo. Now, if I have this number here, 3.25, how do I say that number? If I asked you to say that out, and you can't say it's 13.25, I won't let you say the point. You have to say it in the grammatically correct way. Saying that number, I would be what? Does anybody know if we talked about this before? Have we talked about this? Isabel?
13 and 25 hundredths.
Very good. 13. The decimal point is the word and then this part over here is 25. All right, that's not what there's 5 hundredths. That's how we would say that. Or in money, we call it $13.25. Well, a cent means a hundredth, so it's really kind of the same thing, 13 and 25 hundredths there. The book is going to ask you, because decimals and fractions are related, 0.1. That is a decimal there. How do you say that decimal? Carol?
1/10.
1/10. Guess what fraction would be the same as that decimal number? Carol, say it again.
1/10.
Guess what fraction would be the same as 0.1? Brianna? Yeah, isn't that hard? Or if I have 0.3, guess what fraction would be the same as that decimal there? Charlie? 3/10. Or let's make things really tough. What about this? 0.01. How do you say that number? Joe?
1/10.
This is 1/10.
What 1 and 1?
Not 1 and 1/10. You have to go, you're 2 places away from the decimal. This is 1/10, it's not the same as that. 0.01. How do you say that number there? Molly? 1/100th. Guess what fraction you would write for that? Molly, say that again. What was that, what did you say? So what fraction would it be? Jenna? 1/100, absolutely. Or what if I did this? Changing colors. 0.42. How do I say that decimal? Kate?
4/10 and 200.
Nah, we put it all together as one though. Just like you don't say, when you say $13.25, you don't say $13, 2 dimes and 5 pennies or whatever. You say it as,
4,200.
there you go. Guess what fraction that is?
4,200.
Yeah, see how easy that is? Math is not a tough and or a complicated sort of thing. And the book will ask you, they will tell you to give the common fraction for that. They just mean the fraction. I think they call it common because they're not asking you to reduce it like they will later on. But they're going to ask you some questions like that. How about this problem here? Or they'll do something like this. Check this out, let's see if we can do this. I'm not really good at that. What's the best way to divide something into tenths? If I have a circle and I want to cut it into tenths, anybody got suggestions for me? Well, I could cut it in half, right? And then what?
Fourths. 1/2 bits.
Each side has to go to 5. So I could do it like this, right? 1, 2, 3. I don't know yet. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then cross the diagonals. There. 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 Okay, so that I guess. Oh no, you're too kind. So if you have this and this shaded over here, and it asks you to give both the fraction and the decimal. In decimal form and in decimal form, what this picture stands for. By the way, we can only use decimals when you cut something into 10 equal pieces for right now. And this is cut into 10, so that's good. What fraction would you use for this here? Yes. 1 and 2/10. What decimal would that be the same as? It's really tough and or complicated here. Grace? Yeah. See how hard that is? 1.2. Those are the two specific answers for that. I don't think that'll be too tough. Right, eats. Oh yeah. So if you see something like this, 96 over 100, and they ask you to change that to a decimal, what decimal would that be? Lainey?
96.
Yeah, well, just tell me, how would I write it out? Where does the decimal go? Where do the numbers go? So here's my 96. Where does the decimal go? Yeah, 0.96. What about this? 8 100ths. Whoa. What's that there? How would I write that as a decimal? How do you write 800ths? And here's where you have to be careful because, Luke, it's
0 and 8.
give me the digits though. 0 what?
0.08.
Yeah, 0.08. Make sure you don't make this 0.8 because that's 8/10ths and this is 8/100ths. 0.08. Perfect. Got it. Good.